Yes, Tulip, this is Pet Talk. So, if you don't know this podcast yet, I am RosieJulia, and this is the RosieJulia on the Go podcast. We also go by RJOTG, but you could just call us whatever you want at this point. So, basically, this week, because we do like a topic of the week every week, so this week we will be talking about animals, pets, like just like, like a companion that you have that makes you feel good, makes you feel happy. Because I feel like this is something that everybody would enjoy talking about. So, yes, not sure if somebody just messaged in the chat, but I do give out tips at the end of every single one of these lives. So whenever you're in this room, I always reward people with tips after the live is over. So if you want to earn some tips, definitely stay because there's some information I'd like you all to hear about. Gold says she has a tabby cat that is so adorable. I love cats and dogs. Definitely dog person because I grew up with dogs. So, but my friend is a cat person. And so I grew to kind of love cats too, even though I can't have one because my mom's allergic. But yeah, it would be nice to kind of have a cat. As I don't know, I just sometimes I wonder what it'd been like to have a cat. Yeah, so yeah, thank you, Sai. So basically, I'm just trying to make sure that everybody stays here because I know there's another event going on. So trust me, I got information for you. So do not worry about that. Gamer says that's why I got blue because I can't have a cat. Yeah, so I don't have a pet currently, but I did. My dog recently passed away. Not this year, but last year. So I would say maybe okay, maybe not recently, but it feels like it. Sometimes it feels like they were just here, but now they're gone. So my dog passed away January 14th, and he was 17 years old. So he was such a sweetie, and yeah. So I think Gamer left, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know he donated 5,000 gold. So please, like, send a thank you because the reason why we get to keep doing these is from all these tips. And so, yeah, I really owe a lot to Gamer because he has one tipped a lot and two he's also helped me with like ideas for the podcast because he actually has one of his own. So I definitely asked for advice when I was starting RJOTG, and he kind of told me like ways that I can like use a microphone and like how to record things. So I definitely owe a lot to him for this because yeah, the whole reason why I'm able to do this is because of you guys. So I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. We are not done yet though, so we have just started. So the reason why you guys are here is because I have an announcement to make. So there is an event coming like this Saturday at 10 p.m. It's not tomorrow, it's not the day after, but it's Saturday night. So definitely come to the event. I haven't found a special guest yet, but the special guest will have to be somebody who has or had a pet or knows how to work with pets or animals or has experience with animals or pets. So I think that would apply to a lot of you. So yeah, I think that I'm trying to think. So yes, I didn't really specify the amount of gold, but I am actually holding a contest right now. If you guys post a story of your animal or your pet, just kind of explaining like your pet's name, like how you met them, or like, how they came to be, or like, just a sweet story about your pet or animal, or just something. I will be giving out 500 gold to the best story. So all of those will be due Saturday night when the next podcast starts. So yes, gold, there will be a tag. The tags I want you to use are RJOTG and RJOTG pets. So if you look at my recent for that, just you go on my profile, scroll down a little bit, you will see what I'm talking about because I did make a post about my dog and my pet on here. And yes, Gold, that's exactly the hashtags that I use. Also, I think Gamer's back. I just wanted to let him know that I actually gave you a shout out. I think you left though, so you'll probably have to listen to it on YouTube. Yeah, so guys, please come to the event Saturday. I would really appreciate it. I have a lot of things planned for this, but not as much as the slumber party. I think the slumber party was probably one of the highest points of this podcast. So, yeah, you crashed. I just basically gave you a shout out, so you'll have to listen to it later. Yeah, what's your question, Gold? Yeah, guys, so the slumber party was really fun. If you missed it, I will be posting it on YouTube and SoundCloud soon. Oh yeah, speaking of SoundCloud, I actually posted the AMA episode, like when this whole thing started in episode 1. I posted them on SoundCloud. So if you are interested in listening to the podcast on SoundCloud, you can find me at Julia Rosie. Just go on to SoundCloud and type in Julia Rosie and you should find my profile. I don't have a lot of followers, so you should probably find me though, because not a lot of people go by Julia Rosie. Probably just me. Yeah, so what was your question? Because I think, did they leave? Yeah, the slumber party was last, yeah, you were there? Oh yes, that was so fun. So basically what we did for that, if you missed it, was we were all in our jammies. We had Crimson Roses as a special guest, and we did Mad Libs. So we did like a fill in the blank. We did some really fun things. Like 50 of you were like still in the live, so a lot of you were there. So I'm really happy about that. A lot of people enjoyed it. Got a lot of positive feedback. After the Mad Libs, I did a little bit of Truth or Dare, a little bit of Would You Rather, just chose a few people. Then after that, I read a bedtime story to everyone, and I also took some pictures with everyone in the room. So it was a really great time, guys. If you missed out on it, I will be planning more events like that in the future. While the pet like event isn't gonna be that amazing as that, but I just want you guys to still come because I like to hear your stories. And so if you haven't posted yet, I will probably repost what I wrote. But basically, we will be doing a like little contest. But all you have to do really for this, and it's so easy, it's so simple. I made it as simple as possible for you guys so you could join in the activity. Please just, post a story about your pet and use the hashtags RJOTG and RJOTG pets. I will be rewarding 500 gold to the best story and, the most inspiring, just something really inspiring and sweet that really gets me. I will be rewarding someone, and I'll also be rewarding people who come to the live, period. So, to the people who, not to the people who come to the live, to the people who join the contest. Sorry, didn't specify. So, anyone who joins the contest will get something from me. It might not be 500 gold, but it will be something. So if you want to join the contest, please do so like before Saturday. Sharab says my baby boy sadly died if you didn't see my post. Yeah, so you don't see a lot of people with like pet birds on, and it's very interesting because I've never really seen a bird like have that sort of connection before, but it's also really inspiring and sweet. Oh, a dove. Yeah. So I've seen pet birds, but I've never seen a pet dove. So that's actually even more interesting. My tutor growing up, she had a parrot. And so the parrot could actually speak. He could say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so I would sing a song and he would sing along. It was very fun. So yeah, I never, well, how'd you get the dove in the first place? Like, how does that work? Like, do you adopt it? Or he was wild once, but he just clicked with me. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, so it was wild at first, but then you kind of adopted it or like you claimed it and became your pet. Can you do a story about 2 animals that you own at the same time? So my dog, I don't know if you mean my post. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. But my post that I posted, my dog, his name was Sam. He was 17 years old, and he was the sweetest dog ever, even though he was just grumpy and old for the most part. He was just he was my childhood dog. So I did everything with him pretty much. I took selfies with him. I made Vine videos of him. I even made an Instagram account for him. I did a lot. So yeah, it's sad because he died or he passed away. Sorry, I'm being so depressing. He passed away 5 days after I left to go back to school. So around this time, I was actually a junior in college. And so basically, I really, really was upset that I wasn't there for him when he passed. But to be fair, it was 9 a.m, so I probably would have slept through it anyway, which really sucks. But, these things happen. I think can you talk about 2 or more pets in the same post? So, I feel like you've already asked me this question. I'm not sure if it was you or someone else, but I've already mentioned this before. Yes, you can. It might have not been you, but I did mention it before. You can post more than one pet, but it needs to be the same story. It cannot be 2 different stories. I need it to be the same story because the story is what I will be judging, not the pet. The pet could be the most odd looking pet ever, and I would still choose it if it's a beautiful story. So that's the beauty of these things, is that, well, one, I wouldn't ever want to roast anyone's pet. That's just very hurtful and sad that some people actually do that on here. And 2, I want to be able to make people feel good, and I want to make people feel, happy, with their pets and their animals, because, really, pets do bring us joy and they make us really happy. So my friend said my dog was ugly once. Yeah, so it's actually really funny, guys. I shouldn't even be mentioning this, but I feel like this is something I really want to mention. So this was a long time ago, but there was somebody on this game who actually, I don't know, they were hosting an event or something, and my dog, I had the cutest picture of my dog Sam, and so I decided to post it at the event because they were ranking pets. And so basically I sent mine in, and the host of the event literally said my dog was crusty AF and white and old looking, and that pissed me off so much because I loved that dog with all my heart. And just to hear someone say that and get away with it hurts. And they probably already forgot about this by now, but I remember it very vividly. They said in the voice thing that my dog was crusty as hell or something. The crusty is what upset me. How could you call my dog crusty when he is the softest thing ever? It really... I do, but unfortunately, guys, I can't call people out on this podcast. That is the last thing I want to do. And so I guess in time, people will realize who this person is, but as of now, I can't really call anyone out. So I hope you understand. That animal could have been someone's lifesaver, shouldn't talk bad about it. Exactly. So yeah, guys, just be careful with what you say to people, because words can hurt. And that did really upset me. Crusty dogs are never crusty, maybe wrinkles, but never crusty. It was a roast, I think. But either way, it's just, don't roast animals, guys. It's so pointless. Why even? What's the point in roasting an animal? I don't get it. Anyways, that's way besides the point. I just wanted to mention that because I think some people forget that we are human. We do really love our pets, and when somebody talks bad about our pet, we tend to get really defensive. And only thing crusty was their attitude. Yeah, exactly. So it was. But it's okay, guys. That was a long time ago. And they probably already forgot about it by now, so it doesn't really matter. But it's just an example because I don't want you guys to forget about, treating others the way you want to be treated, because it really is such an important thing to do, to make people feel loved, treat people nicely. I really do appreciate all the support I've been getting and receiving. And this just means a lot to me, because I know that a lot of people could only dream or wish they had what I have right now, but honestly, this is just a gift to me. Because I've been working towards this for so long, and it's been a journey, you know? And I might have not been working on the podcast for long, but definitely on finding myself. Because ever since I started this game, I've been trying to find myself, like what my brand is, who I am as a person, what I wanted to do on here, how I wanted to make an impact. And I've been searching for years and I couldn't figure out anything. So to finally have this idea, put it into place, inspire other people, make people feel good about themselves, it's very much a passion, like Jake said. And I really do feel blessed and happy. Ever since I've, come up with the podcast, I've been like really busy, and it's not productive busy, like, going to the gym, working out, or taking a walk out in nature. No, this is like working on a Discord, uploading YouTube videos, uploading SoundCloud videos, downloading voice memos, editing everything, editing photos for the podcast. It is a bunch of work that you got to put into something like this. So, yeah, guys. Yeah, if you have any stories, I think Sharab just shared a story. If you have any stories to tell, please comment them in here. I would love to read them. I have 200k subs on YouTube. I'll shout you out. What's your name? My podcast, this podcast is called RJOTG, RosieJulia on the Go. And my YouTube channel is Julia Rosie. So you can find me at Julia Rosie, and it's under my playlist. So the videos are unlisted. They are not public. So you'd have to go onto my channel, look under playlist, and then you find the playlist. I made 3 Highrise vids and got a bunch of views. Okay, good. Yeah, I got about maybe 320 subscribers now, which is funny because I had maybe about 200 before, and now I have 300. It's crazy. And it's just from the podcast alone. Like, I must have gained over 50 subscribers from the podcast alone. I'm not even sure if that's why. But the views on the podcast are pretty low, so I would be surprised, actually. The podcast videos only get like maybe 20 or less views. Jake says, I had a greyhound named or Johnny, I don't know how to pronounce that, was the fastest greyhound in West Virginia. She has records that have never will be broken. I need to read that again. that have never and never will be broken because her and her track are gone. I'm not quite sure what that means, but that sounds like such a sweet story. Something about a track, but I love greyhounds too. I love every single type of dog. But owning a dog, very controversial, but I would only own like a small or medium-sized dog. I love big dogs, but they're very slobbery, and I'm very picky about like germs, and I'm also very picky about germs and claustrophobia, just, being in a tight spot. I have a brown Labrador and white terrier. I love labs. I can't even say the word, but golden retrievers and labs are so cute. I love every single breed, obviously. What really matters to me is when I do get my next dog, I want to have a connection with the dog. I don't want it to be like, oh, this dog is cute, I'll just get that one. No, I want it to be like, oh my God, look at his or her eyes, so adorable, and look at how they're panting and how they're pleading for me to take them. It's just too cute. I have to. And they were the first to pant and to beg me to take them too. So I have to. Why not? You know what I mean? That should be what it's like. Yes, he's on Just Talk, LOL. Jess's TikTok. Yeah, so that's really funny. If my dog were still alive today, I probably would have made a TikTok account for him. But he would have been like 18 years old. So I would be very surprised. I had a dog named Jack. Jack was a cross Ridgeback. He was gorgeous, but sadly he died 5 years ago. Jack was very overprotective to his friends, and he bit open a dog's... Oy, I can't read that, but thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, so dogs are very protective animals. They can be very protective animals. They can very much help other people. Service dogs are very helpful too. Actually, wait, are you talking about dogs? I don't understand very well. I don't speak much English. Yes, I am talking about dogs. There was a student in my high school who had a service dog. He would bring the dog with him everywhere, to class, to recess, to lunch. Yes, we had recess in high school. No, just, yeah, actually, no, I think we did. We had recess in high school. How weird is that? No, I had recess in lower school, middle school. We should talk. We should do a podcast about school. That would be our school experiences. That would be fun. Anyways, that is besides the point. He would bring the dog with him to recess and lunch and classes and everything else, extracurricular activities. So the dog was with him everywhere. And the reason why is really sad. So this guy actually has a condition where he has seizures, and he gets really shaky, uncontrollably shaky. He could pass out. He would need to go to the hospital, that type of thing. So that's the reason why he needed the dog, and nobody else was allowed to have dogs in that high school. That was the only dog, and that is a very good reason. But nobody was allowed to pet the dog without like permission and such. So I mean, I don't think even with permission. I don't think the dog, because the dog was always on alert. He was always watching the kid. So I don't think he was able to be petted at all. So what I did was, I didn't pet the dog, but I would always pass by him and the dog in the hallway. I would be going to like my second period class or fourth period class. I would be going up and down the stairs, because my high school had like this huge tower. It was like 4 flights of stairs, which, God, it sucked. So what I did was, I walked upstairs, and the dog and him were about to pass me, and so I kind of brushed against the dog's tail, because I kind of wanted to feel the tail a little bit, just because no one was allowed to pet the dog. And so it was very, very quick. It was less than a second. And so basically, I would like quickly kind of feel the tail while the dog was walking by, and the dog didn't notice, and the guy didn't notice. So it was very quick, and no one noticed. So it wasn't harmful to anyone at all. Sorry, I should have asked, can I smoke weed in here? What do you mean? I don't understand, because this is a online room. This isn't like we're in real life. Oh, bye. Thank you so much for coming, Lapin. Thank you so much for coming to this podcast. Yes. So, roleplay. Oh. Roleplay. Roleplay, I see. Roleplay is, it's something else. Yeah, guys, please no roleplay. I don't want to, it's so cringy, it's so weird. Please don't, okay. It's so weird, unless it's like kind of, just, I don't even know. Roleplay is just so weird altogether. No. I don't know why I'm laughing at this, but yeah, so IMVU has a roleplay, and I don't know, the memories I have on that game are so inappropriate. They were bad. So whenever I hear the word roleplay, I'm like, yeah, no. Why she talk with yourself all alone? I'm not sure what that means. Guys, comment some stories about your pets, please. I really want to read some of them. Yeah, my roleplay is always clean. I'm not about that. Oh, okay. Well, then what exactly are you roleplaying? I'm very confused. Oh, goal. Okay. I can't exactly check that out right now. I might be able to in a little bit, but I'm not quite sure what else I should even add. Yeah, so 18 of you are here. Very bad. I kind of figured there wouldn't be a lot of people here, but it's okay. We have good days and we have bad days. So, yeah, guys, if you could leave any tips, it would be so appreciated. This is how I'm able to keep doing these podcasts. And if you can't, that's completely okay. But this, because HR Live doesn't sponsor us or doesn't help us. And so this is really the only way that I can do these podcasts. So if you could, even if it's just 100G or 500G, it means the world. So thank you so much, Rick. I really appreciate it. I have to look at how much later, but thank you so much. I think Shara sent a message. I had this chicken called Rose. Reminds me of me. Okay. She passed a few weeks ago. She had a sister, but also passed. They both died the same reason, sadly. Rushed her to the vet, and the vet didn't care. So, yeah, that is really sad. But this is just very curious. Do chickens live very short lives? Like, they're not like dogs and cats. Dogs and cats can live up to like 15 or older if they really could. No, I think dogs and cats probably 12 to like 20, something around there. Yeah, I was just thinking that I don't think chickens live to be up to like 12 years old. They mainly live 10 years. 10 years? Wow, I had no clue. That is interesting. I thought they must have lived up to like 5, but that's 10 is, yeah. Some dogs live up to 10, so that's how gerbils are. Gerbils are like 4. Yeah. If anyone is thinking about getting a pet, definitely like take care of the pet that you're about to get. Don't neglect it. Don't leave it behind. I already know that once I graduate college and I go back home, I'm going to be looking for a job, and eventually I'm going to be able to get my own dog. So I'll be able to take care of myself and my future companion. So, but that's not happening yet. All I really got is Blue Bloop, my little NFT pet. So, that's all I got for now. I don't know how many people here lost a pet and currently don't have one, but just like raise your hand if you do. Like, you would just say me or yes or something. Just say like me or yes if you currently don't have a pet, but you used to. I want to see how many people are going through the same thing. I want to adopt a dog this summer. My lab needs a pal. Yeah. My dog actually had a brother. And they were actually like, they were the same age, but they were from different breeds, but they were like brothers at the same time. I lost 7 in 23 years. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you lost 7 in, what do you mean you lost 7 what? Like 7 dogs? 7 chickens? 7 what? Yeah, oh, greyhounds. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't see any me's, so apparently this is just me. Okay, so apparently I'm the only one that lost a dog and doesn't have a pet currently, like in real life, which sucks. I really want a pet, guys, but I gotta wait a long time. Yeah, I've done this a long time. Get a hamster. Oy, don't they like shit everywhere? Sorry, I don't even think I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but when I do post this, it's not like I'm even getting monetized, so I don't understand why not. But basically, don't like hamsters shit everywhere, because hamsters are always put into too small of cages. I want a pet that's like not contained in a cage all the time. I want a pet that I can like play with and have fun with, and even have a sleepover with. Sleep over. Either one. They need at least 10 gallons of water. Mice are cute. Mice are scary a little bit. Mice are only cute if you know that they're like, at a store, or like, that they're clean. They don't have anything in them. Like they aren't rabid or something like that. Because the only reason why I think mice and rats are scary is because they could be rabid. Like, they could have rabies, they could have something that could kill someone, and that's the only reason why I'm scared of them. Otherwise, I don't really see the issue. But that's why, so you really need to be careful. I want a rat so bad. They're actually so sweet, but I have too many cats. Yeah, the cats will eat the rat, so there's absolutely no doubt about it. Um, I just turned away because, no, obviously, with someone with like who's paranoid like me, I'm always looking around my room. Um, I'm faced towards like the wall, so looking behind me, I'm making sure that like there's nothing going on. I mean, obviously there's nothing going on, but I still like to check, you know. My chicken just got attacked by a rat. Oy, that's not good. Yeah, the cat will eat the rat. It will. It's funny how that rhymes too, cat and rat. I don't know if that's like for a reason, but maybe somebody who was making up the words cat and rat wanted to make it the same name. I have no clue. Not if you clean up after them. Oh yes, yes. Same with dogs too. Dogs will poo and pee, and you have to clean it up. But the thing about dogs is that all you need to do is take them out, and you get like a plastic bag, and then you just scoop it, and then you throw it out. But you have to throw it out in a certain area. So y'all are gonna think that I'm crazy or that I'm stupid, but like I genuinely thought it could go in like a trash can or something, but it can't. It stinks so much that it can't go inside a trash. So basically, I stunk up the whole kitchen because when my dog just kind of made a mess, I was like, I can't find like, you know, a near trash can that's like out of the kitchen. I just couldn't find one. So, but then I was like, oh, okay, I got it now. So, lesson learned: do not throw dog poo in like a kitchen trash can. Just don't do it. It stinks. It is so bad. It is feral. It is so bad. My mother was gardening and I found drowned mouse. I love mice, but at the same time I'm scared. Well, it's okay to be scared. Some people are actually scared of dogs, and perfectly valid, because some people just have bad experiences with certain animals. Maybe the animal was conditioned to be evil or like mean or something, or like, you know, bites. Maybe not evil, but, you know, mean and bites. And so then the kid grows up to hate dogs because a dog from when he was like 3 years old bit him. It's very real, guys. So the way you raise your kids will really affect them later on in their life. So yeah, that's why I don't want to be a mother. I just don't see that happening. If I can't even take care of myself, how will I take care of a kid? And how will I even take care of a dog or a cat? No, I need to do some work. So I did have mice, 8 in total. There was this very old male. His name was Norris, which means old man of the sea. He acted more like a cat, and he loved being petted. And for a mouse, he loved playing in the water. He was such a weird mouse. I miss him. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for sharing. If you are interested, definitely post that and use the hashtags RJOTG and RJOTG pets. I do have a post about it. And basically, whoever posts pictures of their pets and tells a story will win 500 gold this Saturday. So if you want to join, please do. I will be looking at all of your submissions, and I will be rewarding those who come to the live and have joined the contest. I will not be rewarding people who just come and they're like, oh, cool podcast you have there. Can I get some gold now? No, that's not how it works. Missy. Yeah, that's not how it works. You join the activities. You know, like there's rewards for certain things. If you're just coming just to see it and then leave and never come back, no. Please post him. Yeah, I would love to see your posts, guys. If you haven't yet, please do. I really want to look at some. I think that maybe like 4 of you posted so far. I'm not quite sure. I know another person posted recently, so I'm gonna have to look at that. Yeah, I have no photos of mice. I always try to join. Say again what to post. I didn't hear. Okay, so basically post, you know, pictures of your pets, animals, companion, furry friends, and use the hashtag RJOTG and RJOTG pets. And so basically like, tell us a story about your pets and how they impact you, maybe how they make you feel, how you come to like find them, and how much you love them. I'd love to hear your stories. Your story is ultimately what I'm going to choose as the winner. So if you have a really good story, but your pet is just not a huge favorite from everyone, that's okay. I will still choose it. But if it's like, oh, pet's really adorable, but I don't really have enough information, then I'm probably not going to be able to choose it. I like doing things based off of like, creativity. So if it's just like a picture and not really so much a story, I'm not going to be able to choose it. So I would love for you guys to just, you don't have to do this now, but after the live, take some time to do that. Yeah, guys, so I don't think anyone has taken a screenshot yet. So I love to post collages of every single live that I do. So if you haven't yet, please take a screenshot of this live. All you have to do is, take a picture of this and then use the hashtags RJOTG Podcast, topic of the week if you want. Just use RJOTG and post something so I can add it to my collage for afterwards. If you have done that, that's great, but I haven't seen anyone do that yet. But yeah, no, in the meantime, I think I'm going to take a drink break. So I will probably be like maybe 5 seconds. Please do not leave. I promise you I have more to tell you. Really important things coming. So please, be patient. I will be right back. Thank you so much for the post, Fisher. I hope you use the hashtag. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to find it. So if you haven't, use RJOTG hashtag and I will be able to find your posts. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing them. Oh, thank you so much, Shara, for posting. I really appreciate it. Your posts will really help out this podcast because then we kind of get to look back at the memories. So yeah, I'm sorry. I keep I just see a lot of people posting now. So please keep posting. I will be right back. I'm going to drink some water really quick. I'm back. I don't know if any of you heard a noise. Actually, no, you didn't. So good. I turned the mute on, so that's why you didn't hear anything. I took some screenshots as well, just in case I don't have enough for the collage. So, thank you guys for posting. I keep seeing your posts. They're so cute. I love that. I will comment on all of your posts after the live ends, and I'll also be tipping out people. So, we have about 20 minutes left. So I'd like to discuss a few things. Apart from the event that's coming this Saturday, I'd also like to mention the Discord because it's really been delayed, guys, and I really apologize because no one ever told me that running a Discord would take this long. Making a community full of people, I didn't expect it to be this hard. So first what I did was I tried to create a bot for RJOTG because I saw how a lot of the other Highrise Discord servers have done that, they've made their own bot. So I wanted to make one too. And so basically I tried figuring out how to use it, and it was just so hard because I can't code, and two, you really have to pay money to control the bot the way you want to. So if you want it to look a certain way, if you want it to talk a certain way, you have to kind of pay money for it. So considering I have enough money in my account, I was able to get a membership with Me6. So I have already figured out how to control the bot in an easy way that doesn't require coding. So I'm really happy about that. If you did not see one of my recent posts, I show you a picture of what the Discord will kind of look like. It's just a picture of what the welcome banner is going to be. So if you haven't seen that yet, please go check it out. The Discord, I'm not sure when it will be released because I'm still trying to figure out roles and such, because I want to give everyone roles for the Discord. Right now I just kind of got like, squad and moderators, and founder, which is me. I should say creator, but founder sounds better. Yeah, so I have to figure out what other roles I can give, because I really want that in the Discord. And so after the roles, I really think it will be ready to make public and post on here. So the only people in the chat right now are maybe like 6-7 people. No, even less, like maybe 4 or 5 people, like really close people, which are like the moderators and such, and a few other people who are from my crew. So just like, not a lot of people are in it right now. So once I do release the Discord, I am going to be asking people to boost it. And it's okay if you can't. I completely get it. I have 2 extra boosts that I'm probably going to be using, since I am a Discord, like, I don't know what you call it, a premium member or something. So yeah, since I'm a Discord premium member, I will be able to use my 2 boosts for the chat, for the server. So yes, Nitro. So I have Nitro. I will be able to boost the server twice, but I'm going to need a lot more than that in order to have, a banner, to have, like GIFs, I don't know how to say it, but like you need certain amount of boosts in order to keep the chat kind of going and to make it look prettier. But yeah, I'm still very new to this, guys, so please be patient with me. I am not good with like Discord really, so this is still very new to me, but I really have been enjoying my time on there. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm even doing with my community Discord. I have no clue. But apparently I'm an active developer now. It's a badge that I have on my account now, so I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I love RJOTG. You can be open without people judging you. It makes me and other people feel welcome. I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you so much. Yeah, so what's your Discord user? Sorry if it's a weird question. My Instagram, my YouTube, and my Discord are all in my bio. So you just click on my profile and press see more, and you will see the account names. My SoundCloud is Julia Rosie. It's the same as my YouTube, and my Instagram is XVO Julia XVO, and my Discord is Julia #3769. A lot of 6-9s. It's weird. My student ID at school has a 6-9 in it, and my Discord username has a 6-9 in it. I don't know if that's like a sign or something, but apparently all the 6-9s are somehow involved with me, and I don't understand why. Why are my names somehow my names have 6-9 in them, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. Is that like a lucky number or something? No. I know what it means. Don't tell me. But it's weird why I even have that in my name. I know that as a premium member you can change it, but I don't know. I don't feel like changing. I actually kind of like it. 3769 is actually kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, very off topic. I am sorry, guys. The pets contest, I think I see a lot of new faces. To all those who are here now, welcome to the RJOTG Podcast. Basically, what you missed was that I am hosting a contest this Saturday. Everything will be due Saturday. And so all you have to do is you have to post a picture of your pet or pets and tell us a story. Very nice, sweet story maybe, or any story you want. It has to be a good story, though, for me to kind of like understand and for me to kind of be like, okay, this is a very sweet story. Thank you for sharing, that type of thing. So if you can, please just post a story of your pets and use #RJOTG and #RJOTG pets. If you look at my recents, you will see those posts, but not my recents. Like it's probably like my 5th or 6th post. I don't know. I just told you about how badass my cat is. I hope that's okay. If you use the hashtag, I think it's fine. As long as you use the hashtags, guys. If you don't have much to say, that's okay. I actually will be rewarding people who join. You may not get 500 gold, but you will get something, whether it be rares, epics, maybe even 100 gold, whatever it is. I will be rewarding people who join the contest, but you have to use the hashtags. If you don't use hashtag RJOTG, I will not be able to reward you for joining the contest. So, yeah, guys, please do that when this live ends. I really need people to join this in order for me to continue with the podcast this Saturday. I think this Saturday will be fun. I think we'll have a lot to talk about. I keep forgetting to mention the episode number. I think after the sleepover, I was like, forget the episode names. But basically, this is episode 15, because last Friday, I did the sleepover podcast. And so now it's Wednesday. So this would be the 15th episode. Welcome back, Sharab. Guys, do you have any questions? Because we have about 13 minutes left. I'd like to get some input and questions that you may have, so we can kind of, how do you speak? What do you mean? How do I speak in the microphone? What are you talking about? Yeah, guys, ask me anything. I will answer. I always do an AMA after I talk. So, to all those who are new, yeah, got 21 of you still in here. Just wait 12 minutes. I will be tipping people out. I have a question for you. Okay, shoot. What's your question? A lot of people are typing. Come on, I want some questions. Give me something. How are you so amazing? I don't know. That's a very good question. How am I so amazing? I don't know. Good question, though. What's one pet you'd never want to own? Why did you have to ask that? I don't know. Any wild animal. I don't want to own like a tiger or a lion or or a dolphin or whatever. I don't know. Just snakes. Reptiles. So I cannot stand reptiles. Just cannot stand them. Same as insects, except for a butterfly maybe. But even then, sometimes butterflies scare me a little bit. So this is actually about mammals, pets, for a reason. Do not post your snakes and spiders. This is a pet and animal. I'm sorry. But thank you for mentioning that. I hate insects and reptiles. But, okay, crocodiles are cool, but not as a pet. You know what I mean? Yes, some people actually have pet spiders. And I actually have, what's a phobia of spiders? Because that's what I have. It started ever since I was 5 years old. When I would go to the bathroom, I would imagine a spider coming out of the toilet and I would scream. And it's just a memory I do not want to keep thinking about. Arachnophobia. Yeah, that's what I have. I have arachnophobia. And it's not with like tiny, it's like actually with like regular size. I am deadly afraid of them. If they're in my room, they can have the room, because I will legit scream so loud that nobody's ever heard me scream before. So even then, I'm so paranoid, I'm looking behind me. Is there a spider? Nope. No spider. Nope. Always looking. That's my worst fear. I have all bug phobia. Yeah. I have pretty much, what other phobias do I have? Well, claustrophobia, kind of. If I'm in an extremely tight space, like a casket, for example. If I'm in something that's as small as a casket, yeah, claustrophobia. And yeah, you with germs, because sometimes I'm eating dinner with my family and they're like, can I try your food? And their fork is like dirty. They literally just ate out of their fork and there's food on their fork. No, you cannot put your dirty fork in my food. Get a new fork if you want to try one. So I always say that. And they're like telling me, why are you like this? Why can't you just let me try? Because your fork is dirty. I'm a germaphobe. I don't like that. Trypophobia, fear of holes. I actually don't think I have that, surprisingly. I don't like things that are unsatisfying, but I know that's a thing. My mom gets mad at me for having a germ phobia because she burned me, but like germs are germs. Exactly. I'm grossed out by that too. Spit is a no. Don't you hate it when you're eating dinner with like family and this one person who's sitting right next to you is speaking with their they're eating and they're like talking like this, and then like they spit and it's like right near your food. It almost hit your food. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. No, you cannot sit near me again. Get out. Don't eat here again. So I explained this to my family. I'm like, no, I will not sit near that person. They almost spit in my food. And they called me. My family had the audacity to call me. Someone from my family. I should be saying my whole family. Just one person from my family said that I was being unreasonable. I don't know. Because I shouldn't worry that somebody's going to put germs in my food. No, thank you. I'm sorry, guys. My little rant about, I don't know. I'm very picky with my food, so I'm a germaphobe. I was eating lunch and my salsa wouldn't open, and my teacher put it in her mouth and spit it out, so her mouth germs were all my salsa. Ew. So bad. I'm kind of laughing at this. This is funny. Nope, no thank you. Be careful, guys. Don't share your food with anyone who has a dirty fork. They can have one bite out of your food with a clean fork and that's it. Because then technically no germs. Because if they only try your food once with a clean fork, technically they don't put any germs in. But if they have a dirty fork, then it's like really bad. And so it's funny. The reason why I developed that like germaphobe thing. Yeah, the reason why I developed this is because I was about maybe 9 years old, and my grandfather was like telling me, I want to try your food. And so what happens is I'm like, go ahead, even though like I really didn't want him to. I was like, go ahead. And so unbeknownst to me, he put his dirty fork in my food, tries it, and then when I go out to take a bite like 2 minutes later, I taste something that was not in my pasta, and he starts laughing. And he's like laughing so hard. I'm like, what is that? And I spit it out. I'm like, what is that? And that's when I developed it. That's when I developed my my little germaphobe thing where I'm like, no clean fork. You have to have a clean fork. Now, ever since that encounter, I was like, nope. I don't know what it was. He was like eating salad or something, or like a burger. I think it was salad. So I don't like salad. I don't like any cold food that isn't like strawberries or ice cream, because I'm very picky with my food. So how did this turn into pet fears? Because somebody mentioned how they don't want to have snakes as a pet. That's Hi Soul Jenny. Hi. Actually, guys, Soul Genie actually has her own podcast. If you haven't checked it out, I think it's called Owl Moon, or is Owl Night, Owl Moon. I'm so sorry. I know it's like owl something, but I loved it when I was there. Night Owl. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it was so fun, guys. You should definitely check it out. I'm not sure when your schedule is, but I loved your podcast. You guys should definitely check out Soul Genie's Night Owl podcast. I really enjoyed my time there. So, yeah, us podcasters, we do a lot of different things. So, with me, you will never catch me putting music in my podcasts because, well, one, YouTube copyright, and two, I just don't want, I really don't want copyright. That's the main reason. Because I like to post these for you guys. I know you guys miss out on a lot, so, yeah, exactly. Don't want to get sued. So, my main goal is really to expand RJOTG. I want to bring it from Highrise to Discord, to YouTube, to SoundCloud, to more platforms. That's my main goal. So, guys, that's really what I'm trying to do here. If you didn't notice, that's why I'm working on the Discord right now. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming, Jeannie. I really enjoyed your podcast last time, and I hope you can come to my next one, which is this Saturday. Let me know when you do have another one, because I'd love to come to it. Sharab says, I have a channel, but I made it kid-friendly because you know, kid be like looking at things they shouldn't. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. It was a bit of a tricky subject though, because My old YouTube channel actually, my old YouTube channel it was like for a kids game, but a kids and teens game at the same time. My old game, MSP, was mainly for kids, so it was a tricky subject because I had to put for kids, but then I lost all my comments, so then I had to put not for kids. I didn't know which time you started. I post something for topic of the week every week. So what's your YouTube channel name? My YouTube channel is Julia Rosie. You can find me on YouTube by Julia Rosie, and you could also find me on SoundCloud by Julia Rosie. Up to you. Okay. Yeah, guys, share up just says BRB, but this live will end in like 4 minutes. So, I have like something, feel a little bit choked up right now. I guess it's just because I'm talking so much, but yeah, guys, I guess I'm gonna get a quick drink of water because live is ending soon, and I really need to get a quick drink. So I will be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I am back. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. We have 3 minutes left. So before I end this live, I just wanted to say to all of you who stayed, thank you so much for coming and for staying and listening. I will be rewarding tips to those who stay after the live. It's going to take a little while, so just be patient with me, but I will be tipping out people. So, yeah, thanks to Gamer, I can literally save all my gold. So thank you, Gamer. I don't think Gamer's in here anymore, but thank you. Now I can finally save all my gold. Okay, so, yeah, before we end, I just want to mention that, sorry guys, I just had dinner, so I'm literally like, I'm like, I have to burp, but I'm not going to. Please post something of your pets. Use the hashtag RJOTG, RJOTG pets. Tell us a story about your pet or animal or companion, and once you submit that, I will be looking at them, I will be commenting on them, and I will be choosing a winner for Saturday's podcast. I came to support you. Yes, I only have like 1 minute left, so thank you so much for coming anyway. I really appreciate it. I don't have a pet. Okay, so great question. If you don't have a pet, I want you to make an outfit of an animal, and I want you to post it using the same hashtags, RJOTG and RJOTG pets. So if you do not have a pet, guys, I will be repeating this. If you do not have a pet, dress up as one. Dress up as an animal or a pet. And yeah, I will be choosing winners for that too, if there are any. Don't worry, everybody will be getting rewarded who uses the hashtags. And so Saturday's podcast is kind of a mystery because I will be finding someone to talk to. I don't know who it is yet, but once I do, they will be talking about like, their pet or animals, kind of like, history on like their experiences with animals and pets or something. It'll be fun. I want you guys to hear about other people's stories. So I hope you come to Saturdays. This will really be a good podcast this Saturday. So I hope you come to it, guys. Please definitely show up. So if you enjoyed this podcast, please come to the Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern. I will be choosing winners this Saturday, so do not forget to join the contest. I absolutely love you all to death. Thank you so much for coming to this. Your opinions really do matter. I appreciate every single one of them, all of your input. I appreciate it so much, so thank you again. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys the next live. Bye, guys.